Freeze, Kylo Ren, or I'm gonna blow that mask right off your face and everybody's gonna smell your stinky breath. I don't have stinky breath, Snake Plissken, but what I do have is a lightsaber, and I will use my lightsaber to... Oh, hey guys! No, I wasn't just playing with my toys. That's not what you saw. Okay, I was. Alright, I admit it. Why should I be afraid to admit it? Yes, I was holding Kylo Ren and Snake Plissken. You know, what about it? Who cares? I love Star Wars, and I know Snake Plissken is not from Star Wars. He's from Escape from New York, but come on, one of the other greatest movies of all times, and sometimes he wants to play in the Star Wars universe. So what am I supposed to tell him? No? Anyway, yes, I am a Star Wars nerd, geek, dork, whatever, huge fan. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not gonna lie about it. Why should I? Star Wars rules. Star Wars is great. I have loved Star Wars since 1977 when I was just a wee lad and the first movie came out and it blew my mind. Okay? In a galaxy far, far away, a land long time ago, whatever. You know how the story goes. So, those movies are awesome. The characters. Star Wars was my first love. Not Cindy, who lived in the White House down the block with the red pigtails, no. It was Star Wars. I loved it. I've always loved it, and I still do. And yes, I have Star Wars toys. I've seen all the movies. I've been to a Star Wars convention where I got to talk to Darth Maul himself, Mr. Ray Park, the best villain of all time in all of the Star Wars universe. Sorry, Darth Vader. Kylo Ren, you don't even come close. But yeah, Darth Maul, ooh, that was cool. Got to ask him a question. I got to see him do backflips on the stage. It was Star Wars Celebration 4, I believe, in Los Angeles. More than 10 years ago. I don't remember exactly how long. But that was really cool. So, I still have Star Wars toys. I just bought another Star Wars toy like 2 weeks ago when I was in the store. Let me show you what I got. I was so excited when I found it. It was this little guy, Baby Yoda. Isn't he cute? The Black Series. And that matches up perfectly with Mando from The Mandalorian. Season 2 coming out next month. I'm so excited. You think IG-11 somehow survived and will be back in Season 2? I hope so, because my favorite episodes were the ones that had IG-11. The way he spun around and blasted everybody, that was awesome. Here's what I want to know about IG-11's final fate in Season 1 of The Mandalorian. They're in the tunnel of lava. They're heading towards the exit of the tunnel. They know there's a whole bunch of stormtroopers out there, and he decides to sacrifice himself to blow up the stormtroopers so everybody else could escape and get away, right? Oh, I should have said, spoiler alert, in case you haven't seen it. Sorry. But here's my question. Why did he have to get out of the boat and walk up there and blow himself up? It was a thermal detonator, like in his chest. Why didn't he just pull it out and chuck it to the end of the lava river and blow him up, and then he could have still been there? I don't get it. And it's not like I'm playing with my Star Wars toys all the time. I'm not. Mostly I just like to look at them. You want to hear a sad story? I'm going to tell you a really sad story. So, over the years when the Star Wars movies came back with the prequels, don't get me started on the prequels. Anyway, they started releasing some new Star Wars merchandise, new action figures. One day I'm walking through the aisle of Target and I go down the toy aisle and there's new Luke Skywalker, and there's new Han Solo and whatever, and they had the buff chest. You remember those? It was pretty funny. They made them all buffed and strong. So I was like, whoa, so this is 1990 something. I think this was before the prequels, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so I started going to Toys R Us, out of business now, Target, and I would get there, and I would wait outside the door before they opened. And me and some other really like super cool guys like me that like to collect Star Wars toys, we'd be lined up at the door and they'd open the doors at 8 o'clock or whatever, and then we'd go rushing in to the toy aisle and grab up all the Star Wars action figures. And they'd be gone, lickety-split. So I did that for a while because I'm cool. And I collected, I'm sure I must have had easily over 100 of these action figures from over a few years period, in different colored blister cards. They changed the cards. They released a whole bunch of action figures. Anyway, the point is I had a ton of them. And back in 2002, when I moved to Japan for a couple of years, I put a bunch of stuff in storage. And while I was gone, somebody broke into the storage and stole all my action figures. Not kidding, true story. I'm sad about it now, but I was mad! It still burns my blood, makes my blood boil to think about it. And sometimes I like to think about what happened to those people that stole my action figures. Ugh. I hope they got a paper cut and then dripped some lemon juice on it. So anyway, I still have some action figures, some that I got after that and maybe even before that, but for some reason they weren't in the storage, luckily, so I still have a few things that I can look at and be happy to look at. Let's take a look at them.
Don't underestimate the power of the dark side.
So here you can see some Star Wars figures that I still have that I've collected from Rogue One, the Stormtrooper. Also from Rogue One, Donnie Yen's character. I had to get the Donnie Yen action figure because I was like, he's one of my favorite action stars, and he's got an action figure, and it's from Star Wars. I had to get it. This is a cool Luke Skywalker. I can talk. This is a cool Luke Skywalker action figure that I got at Star Wars Celebration 4 in Los Angeles. That's the only place you could buy it. It's like a concept figure. Cool, right? Kylo Ren from The Force Awakens. I had to get one from that movie. And then here's some really even more cool ones. So here we got Boba Fett, like the classic card from Return of the Jedi. And back there we got Darth Maul, my favorite bad guy from Star Wars. I picked that one up in Japan. And on the back it's got a sticker with writing in Japanese. I'm too lazy to pull it out and turn it around and show it to you. Check this out, guys. How many of you have ever even seen this one? Darth Malak from the video game, right? What was the name of that video game? I already forgot. Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah, awesome game, by the way. Darth Revan, also from that same video game. And check this out, pre-cyborg Grievous. He's like a regular whatever he is, without the cyborg parts. Pretty awesome, right? What do we got down here? And I got some of these, the stuff that comes in the Happy Meals from McDonald's. Whole bunch of them. Yeah, pretty cool, right? Down there. Everything I need to know I learned from Star Wars. How true is that? I mean, that just couldn't be more true, right? What do we got over here? Of course, I got the movie collection on DVD, because, I mean, who needs Blu-ray? The original trilogy, the prequel trilogy, and, I never bought any after that, because now they're all on Disney Plus anyway, so who needs to buy anything? Of course, I got the old Star Wars poster here. What room is complete without a Star Wars poster? None, I tell you, none. And what do we got up here? Oh, it's Baby Yoda. Oh, how cute. And we got a little Boba Fett, Gamorrean guard, and an X-Wing fighter. I'm still trying to figure out how to fly that bad boy. I'll figure it out one day. So, am I a Star Wars dork, nerd, geek, fanatic? I'll let you decide. I think I'm just pretty much a normal, cool guy that likes Star Wars. What was that? What was that? Excuse me? Excuse me? You're a dork. You're a geek. How dare you, Snake Plissken? How dare you?
No, I am your father.